video, we demonstrated how you could create an enterprise. Now we're going to move on and look at how you establish settings for that enterprise. If you go into the menu option Manage and then select Settings, you'll see a range of settings that can be applied to any activity that the enterprise engages in. The first thing that we can set is what is the lead settings. In indirect sales, there is a process whereby you transform an opportunity from being a lead into being a deal. You can set up a particular shortcut that enables you to perform part of that process as a single action. In many organizations, this will be a suitable way forward, but others might want to introduce a little bit more control and a little bit more qualification into the process. This is a toggle on or off. The next option allows you to set up the date format, and you can do it either month, day, year, or day, month, year, depending on how you want your enterprise to function. Our next global setting applies to account visibility. This is a fairly crude switch which allows you to specify which actors in your organization can see end users. In the majority of cases, it probably makes sense to click on both options, but there may be some instances whereby you wish to restrict access to end users. One of the other functions that we can set up in the system is to put in a low score for a deal. What this basically refers to is the ability to evaluate a particular opportunity by attaching a numerical value for it, or in this case a percentage. Typically this would represent the confidence that the people involved in the deal have in that deal maturing into an order. Maybe we want to set something like 10 or 20%. Again, that's an organizational function. We now have another option, which is the maximum days before a deal is accepted. By what we mean by this is that as part of the process in indirect sales is that you can assign a deal to an actor, be that a sales partner or an internal salesperson. Normally when you activate that process, you offer ownership of a deal to either a partner or a salesperson. If within this time frame they don't accept the offer, then the offerer gets back control of the deal, the opportunity, and he can offer it to another party. In this case, we're going to say 7 because we don't want a slow old business going on. This next one is the maximum days before lead deal updates. Basically what the system does in this context is if there is a delay in activity between actions on an opportunity, it may indicate that opportunity is not being pursued with the motivation that's required in order for it to mature into an order. This allows the managers of the operating on the system to get warnings about whether there's a danger of a lead or a deal falling into some sort of timeless abyss. In this case, they're saying if there's no activity on a lead or a deal in 30 days, we're going to see a red flag come up beside that deal, and a message will be passed the deal owner to say, come on fella, you've got to do something about this. Finally, and this is a fairly straightforward one, and again it depends on the organization, and this is the lowest value that we are looking to see on a deal. So if somebody comes in with a deal value or a lead value where we believe the opportunity is not big enough, then we're not going to pursue it because it doesn't make a business sense. So we're going to say in this case our lowest value might be 5,000. So if I save that now, so all of these settings will now apply to every piece of business that this enterprise engages in until we adjust them. Thank you.